This is a high-stakes collision, a game late in the year featuring two teams ranked in the top 25, each looking to make a move up and strengthen their playoff case. Welcome to Delaware Stadium in the home field of the Delaware Fighting Blue Hens. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Missouri State Bears, taking on the 14th-ranked team in the land, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Blue Hens will kick it away to get this game going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. He finds some space. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and hitting the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And the Bears look to keep this drive moving.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Bears. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Walters. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Now with the receiver. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's fourth down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Blue Hens will have to punt this one away.
Right there, we can do it. Pressure on.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Past the 40. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Missouri State. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. To the air, it's Washington. He gets loose. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hand it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down at the 47.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Blue Hens pick up enough yardage for a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Washington. Fine time now, rolling to his left. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I mean, I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Hens. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. Softball brought down after a nice run.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Running back with the football. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And now the handoff. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Touchdown, Bears! A great catch and run for 6. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Walters. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense trots that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. Play action here on 1st down. And looking for a big play here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Throwing up play action. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Dropping back. It's Washington. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Out of the shotgun, he will hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The Bears looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Bought some time, now lets it go. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's an RPO. The quarterback picks it out quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun looking for a receiver. He'll be brought down on 4th down and the drive ends with a sack.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Offense on the field to take over. They'll run it to the right side, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. It's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. It's a shotgun run call. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Looks right for a quick completion. And here he goes. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. And the Bears looking to cash in this red zone trip. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pass is caught. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Officials spotting an offensive pass interference. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking to throw here. Hitting the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Fourth down, the offense will go for it. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. To throw, it's Washington. And he's going to take a shot to the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Keeps it on the draw.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Blue Hens will line up to boot it away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the returner will be brought down. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Under pressure, just lets it go.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The receiver makes the catch. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Extra point splits the uprights. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Walters. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
It's not over. Why are you guys giving up?
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to throw. It's Washington. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep for the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
It's a keeper. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bears will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Walters. It'll be Tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. And the wideout goes in motion. This play of the second half is a handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Build that momentum, offense.
Dropping back, it's Washington. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. The Blue Hens will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
He breaks free. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on a ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback still with the football. Running with purpose. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off here. Finding space at the 20. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Boy, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at 2nd and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
And the Bears will try to keep this drive moving. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On first down, one guy to keep it on the ground. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Walters. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Dropping back, it's Washington. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
2nd down play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
From the shotgun, inside handoff. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. And the Blue Hens looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Blue Hens looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Scanning the field. It's Washington. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll be brought down.
Boy, Chris, you talk about rallying to the football by a defense. We all know how fast this quarterback is, and even with all of his options covered up, they're able to rally and bring him down once he pulled it down to try to take it in himself. What a great job by the defense to set up now a 4th and goal.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Looking to the end zone. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. It's a run. The running back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Nowhere to go in this one. That's the end of 3, the final quarter coming up. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Nicholson. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Bears have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Ball handed to the running back. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Tough to shovel the sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
The Bears trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal. Handoff. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. He's looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And he gets in
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's awesome. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now.
Send this drive with 6-0.
Direct snap to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And looking downfield, it's Washington. He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Drop in back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wide. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it and when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do.
Touchdown, Bears. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's awesome. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the offense trots back onto the field here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looks like he's going to run it. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, look at the throw for it. He fires it down the middle. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Chewing clock with the running game. Fights off the defender. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And the Bears hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal.
Check, check. Moves. Pressure on him up there.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Missouri State. This offense really clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's awesome. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Scanning the field. It's Washington. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Incomplete. So it's second down and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here.
Well, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And the Blue Hens will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The receiver has it. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
Extending the play now. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. The Blue Hens starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Washington. Going for a big play downfield. He's played for a third time tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.